Welcome to Techietalkee. Hello friends, in this video I'll be explaining you on how to write a Python program to reverse a number. Say for example, this is the number that I have, which is 135246, and I need to reverse this number, meaning this is the output which I'm expecting. That is, the last number should be written first, the previous number should be written next, and so on. And that is how we reverse a number. Let me explain you the logic on how we are going to achieve this in Python. For this, I'm going to first get the input value from the user. So the user is going to give me the number which has to be reversed. And this is the variable which I'm going to use in my Python code to store the value. So I'll be using val, which is going to store this input value, 135246. So to reverse a value, first I need to get the last digit. And how do I get the last digit? I need to divide that number by 10. If I divide it, then I'll get a quotient and a remainder. And the remainder is going to hold the last value, and the quotient is going to hold the rest of the digits in that particular number. For that, I'm going to use the arithmetic operators, which are modulus and floor division. And as we all know, floor division is going to return me the quotient and modulus is going to return me the remainder. So this is the input value that I have. So I'm going to do the floor division on this input value, which is I'm going to divide it by 10. So this is the number which I'll get as a result of the floor division, which is the first 5 digits of the number, 13524. Now we need the remainder, for which I'll use the modulus operator. If I give this value modulus 10, then it is going to give me the remainder after dividing the value by 10. So I'm going to get the last digit from this particular input value. So in this particular step, what I have done is, I have the input value and I have broken down into two pieces. The second part is going to hold only the last digit, and the first part is going to hold the remaining digits. I'm using this particular variable rev_num, and I'm initializing it with 0. So what I'll be doing is, I'll be using this formula where revised number will be revised number into 10 plus remainder. What is the current value of the revised number? It is 0. So 0 into 10, which will be 0, plus 6. So the value of the revised number is now going to be only 6. Next, I need to process the quotient value to get the last digit from the quotient value. So what I'll do is, I'll assign this value, the input value that we receive from the user, to be the quotient value. So now the input value is going to be 13524. On this value, I'm again going to use the floor division and the modulus operator to split it into two parts. The second part is going to hold only the last digit, and the first part is going to hold the remaining digits. So now, what would be the revised number? So I have this value 6. So now I'm going to multiply it with 10, so that value becomes 60, and then add it to 4, so that the value becomes 64. So what is the logic that I'm trying to implement here? If it is a string, I would have concatenated the values one by one. But since it is a number, whatever value that I'm getting, I'm first multiplying it with 10, so that I get it in 2 digits or more, and then on that value, I'm adding the previous digit. So that is why, like, whatever the remainder that I had earlier was 6. Now I'm multiplying it with 10 so that I get the value to be 60, and on top of it, I'm adding the remainder. So 60 plus 4 will be 64. Next, the first part of the previous value, which is 1352, will now be assigned to this particular variable val. So this is the value which I'm going to process now, which I'll again break into two parts by using this floor division and the modulus operator, so that I retrieve the last digit as one part and the remaining digits as the remaining part. Currently, in this reverse number variable, I'm having the value as 64. Now, to this 64, I need to attach the value 2. So, for that, what I'll do is 64 into 10 will become 640 and 640 plus 2 will become 642. I'll keep doing it till this floor division is going to return 0. Using the same variables, let me show you a program to reverse the value. So this is the Python program that I have. As we saw here, first I'm initializing the value of the reverse number to 0. So I give reverse number equal to 0. Next, I need to get the input value from the user, which I'll have to reverse. So for getting the input value, I'll use this input function. But we all know that the input function is going to return a string object. So we need to convert it to integer. So that is why I gave int of input of that particular value. And this value is going to be stored in this particular variable, which is val. And I had explained here on how we are going to do the same set of steps, which is the floor division and the modulus on that particular input value. So to get the steps repeated, we are going to use the while loop. While val is greater than 0. The reason why I gave val greater than 0 is that we are going to keep removing the last digits one by one. So the condition would be till the value of that particular val variable is greater than 0. In my while loop, I'm going to first fetch the last digit, which is going to be the remainder. So remainder equal to val modulus 10. So modulus is going to divide this particular val by 10 and is going to return me the remainder. So I'll get the last digit here. And in this particular revised num variable, I've given the same formula which I've explained here. So it's going to be revised num into 10 plus the remainder. Revised num into 10 plus remainder. First time when this loop executes, the value of this particular variable is going to be 135246. So next we need to change that particular value to 13524. So for that I'm doing a floor division here, which is going to return only the first 5 digits of that particular value, and I'm assigning it to the variable val. And this while loop keeps continuing till the value of val is greater than 0. I have given a print statement here for you to clearly understand on what the value of this particular revised number would be during each iteration. Now if I execute this code, it is first going to ask me for a value. As I had explained in this particular example, let me give the same value. 135246. Enter. During the first iteration, the value of this particular reversed number is going to be 6. It is 6. During the next iteration, it is 64. Next, it is going to be 642, 6425. And then finally, during the last iteration of this particular while loop, it is going to give me the complete reversed value. And then I've given a print statement here which says the reverse number is, and I'm returning the value of this particular variable. Hey guys, hope you now understood how to write a Python program to reverse a value. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries, you can reach out to me at techietalkee@gmail.com. Happy learning and have a great day.